Okay, there is number 14, and I see they changed the numbers a little bit, but generally this is the pattern. So determine the amount of money that will be accumulated in the account that pays compound interest, given that the initial principal is this, invested at this percent, annual interest for 6 years, compounded daily. Okay, so let's just substitute into this first one here. So we don't know the amount. Now we know the principal is 28,600. 28,600 times 1 in parentheses plus the rate. Now we have to convert the rate to a percent, so it'll be 0.0277, and that's going to be over M, and here they're using the letter N, but depending which formula you use, there's a couple of formulas floating around, but this is one we'll use. So M here in this formula is the number of times it's compounded during the period of a year, and they're saying daily. So we're going to divide this by 365, and then we're going to multiply this by the time, which is the years, to find this up here. This is usually what they consider N to be, so they're using N a little differently here. So this will be in parentheses, and this will be 365 times 6 years. So how do you do this? Well, the first thing you do is you type this into your calculator, 0.0277 divided by 360. Get an answer. Enter. Get an answer. Add 1 to it. That's an answer. Then you're going to put caret in your calculator, and then you're going to put a parenthesis, 365 times 6, close parenthesis, and then hit enter. It's going to give you a value for all this. You now take that value and say times this. So I'm going to pause and do that on my calculator. So when I do that, again, starting here, 0.0277 divided by 365, enter, plus 1, enter, caret, parentheses, 365 times 6, close parentheses, enter, and then multiply it by this. And this is what I get. So I'm going to have to close this, and I'm going to put this answer in this spot to see if it's the answer. And by leaving things in your calculator, you don't round off until the end, and this is what I rounded off to, and I believe that is the correct answer. But I don't see where it's letting me see the correct answer here. Okay, so now I'm going to do the continuously. I'm going to use this formula for continuous interest. So A equals 28,600. E, and then my rate is going to be 0.0277 times the time. Now this is the years, which is 6 years. So what I do is I type into my calculator E, then I do caret, put parentheses, 0.0277 times 6, close parentheses, enter, get a value, multiply it by this, and we'll see what that comes out as. So when I use this continuous formula, I get 33,771. Look how close we are, 0.14. But again, try this with your calculator, and then of course, as you do it, your numbers are going to change, and hopefully that gets you over the slump. And of course, bring any of these questions in on Thursday, because Thursday we're not checking booklets, we're not doing anything but helping students with any problems they have, and I'll bring my calculators in too.